Good morning, folks, and thank you for joining us in yet another episode of the Ordinary Show podcast. Today, we're going to talk about something ordinary as well, like we always do. And today is the turn for ladders. Using a ladder or ladders or whatever you have in your house to reach heights and stuff that you want. So, what do you do? Do you have a ladder at home? I mean, I've been working in construction, engineering, plants, chemical plants, industrial plants, refineries, most of my professional life. And there's always, they do a yearly training on use of ladders. You can call it extension ladder, a 6 foot fold up ladder, A-frame ladder, the little ones you use. I mean, there's just a lot of different ladders that you can use. But I'm gonna talk today about what you have at home to actually change a light bulb, change the freaking beep smoke detector's battery, which is a pain in the air, you know what. So anyway, I mean, what do you do? I mean, I do a lot of I like working around the house. I do a lot of carpentry work, woodwork, painting, electrical, whatever you name it. I do all of it, and I have different ladders, right? I have like a little stool that's got 2 steps, and then another stool that's got like 3 or 4 steps, and another one with the same. The difference between those last two, they're around the same height. They're about like I want to say 4 foot height. So and it's got you can step on the top step, and it's got an extension like this that you can grab on, so you can step on you can stand on the top step, like I was saying. And that's good. I mean, you can reach 4 plus. I'm not 6 foot tall. You're not gonna reach 10 feet, but 8 feet, 8 or 9 feet would be reachable to change a light bulb, something higher than that. I mean, that's just you just need to bring the 6 foot ladder, the one that folds out like this, and it turns into an A-frame. And that one you can go up on the steps. It's got more steps. It's got 6 steps because 6 foot is like every foot. And and it says so. There is a sticker on the side that says, "Do not step on the top because what? You have no stability. If you are like it, the suggestion is go up to like the second step before the top, and you can put your foot there and your knees catch the top step, so you got a little bit of support, and you can hang on to the ladder like right there, like right at your knees, and reach something. But if you get higher than that, it's just that thing may go. If you do this, you reach out for something, that ladder is gonna go the other way, and you're gonna go that way, like this. Woo! Ladder goes down this way, you go down this way from a higher elevation. So be mindful that somebody can break their neck at 2 feet fall. Like if I fall right here and I fall in a bad way, I'll break my neck, and that's it for Crane. That's it for this podcast. That is so sad. That something like that can happen in a second's notice. Actually, in no notice at all. Your life can end like really fast. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about being safe around ladders. So I mean, I just did. If you saw my one of my previous episodes, which was let me tell you which one was it. I think it's episode 12 maybe, where I did the change on the smoke detector. And that thing, I'm on a 6 foot ladder, and the ceiling in the first floor where I replaced the smoke detector battery is 10 feet high, or 9 foot 10. Well, it's almost 10 feet. I mean, that is way up there. I gotta be like on the third step from the top, and I can reach, like, I gotta reach out for it. So just be mindful of what you're using and what you're using it for. So like I said, I changed that last week, and no problem. 6 foot ladder has got a little the top step. It's got a little like a little recessed area where you can put screws and stuff. It's got some holes where you can put your hammers and tools in there. And you have a little working area. I mean, maybe like 6 by 12, something like that, in a little recessed area where you can put stuff. Uh, Daisy's here. If you hear that ringing here, she's going around. So anyway, uh, one day I come back from work and I walk in, and our I don't know, she's crying. Let me see what I think something's stuck. Hang on, I'll be right back. So I'm back, folks. Guess what? Daisy had this stuck in her throat, like this. It was not sticking out. She can close her mouth, and she was gonna choke. She came asking for help. You okay now, puppy? You okay now? See, she wants it back. I'm not gonna give this back to her. She's gonna just choke again. You okay? Go get. I'm gonna give her another treat. I'll be right back again. Hang on. This is I just okay. I'm back again. When you have a puppy, I mean, she's big because she's gonna be a big dog. She's only 6 months old, and she loves those dry bones, like the beef hide or whatever. But this is long and small, and it went. She I don't know if she wants to eat it whole. Hey, you okay now? She came asking for help. She was crying a little bit. Uh, she was salivating because she couldn't close her mouth full, but she's good now. So you just gotta be aware, man. If you have a pet, just make sure you pay attention to them and know their signs when they're asking for help. She looks like a normal dog, right? But she was like a little bit, and she walked away, and then her mouth, I can see she's not closing it, so I opened it, and the thing was locked in like this far. I was able to put my hand in there and pull it, and she wanted it back. I said, no way, no freaking way. So I gave her something chewable instead of that rawhide. So I gotta pay attention when I buy those. Don't buy that small. Gotta buy bigger ones. Anyway, I'm veering off the subject. So ladders, ladder safety at home. So when you I need to replace like a bulb, like one of those reflectors, whatever they call. Those are in my first floor here. Like I said, it's almost 10 feet high. So that's high up there. You cannot bring a chair. If you people use chairs to reach stuff, that is wrong, and you're gonna die one day from that, or get yeah, no, you're gonna get an accident. You're gonna break a bone. No, don't use that. Don't use benches. Don't use anything that is not made for making you reach elevations, which is a ladder. If it's something above the refrigerator, don't bring a chair. That's why we have a stool, and the stool is right next to the refrigerator. We pull it, we reach. It's 2 steps, so you get 2 feet higher, and then you can reach stuff above the refrigerator. We got the other one that is 4 foot, that is for reaching like into closets and stuff. Like we have a little stool. Here she comes again. I guess she's thanking for saving her life. I mean, would you do a Heimlich maneuver on a doggy like this? I guess I would. But man, that thing was this long. So anyway, so use the right ladder for the job. No, don't make other things like a little stool. Like we have a stool. It's not a stool. It's like a little bench in the closet for dressing. You can sit down, put your socks on and stuff like that. And I'm also guilty of that. Sometimes it's easy to you just step on it, and you can feel is not stable. I mean, you fall, you grab onto what we got heavy boxes there. You bring the boxes down with you. I said, no, 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 no. You need to use your ladder. So uh, our stool, like I said, we got this stool, and the 2 step stool is next to the refrigerator, so we can use that right there. The other 2 ladders that are 4 foot high are in the laundry, and one of them is got full steps. I guess I don't know, 12 by 10, that you can put your whole foot. So that's very. If you're in any of those steps, you're very very strongly situated. you don't have problems with balance because your entire foot stepping on that is on the surface. So then the other one, only the top step is full. The rest are small steps. So if you don't need to go all the way to the top, um, your feet is gonna be unstable because it's just like for the front of your foot, like that much, maybe 4 inches, or probably 3.5 inches or 3 inches, whatever that is. Uh, and that's unstable if you're trying to reach something from that height. So the recommendation is to go all the way to the top. That's what that's for, and it's got a little extension where you can hold on to be stable. That is not the case with the 6 foot ladder. The 6 foot ladder is in the garage and is right next to the door from the garage entering the house, so we can grab it at any time. We had another two extension ladders. One, I don't remember if it's 16 feet, and the other one is 20 feet. I don't know. Just to reach the roof and stuff like that. But I want to talk about the 6 foot extension ladder, which is, I mean, 6 foot ladder, the one that folds open like this, unfolds like this. Uh, that's the most common in the households besides the little ones. And that's for reaching stuff, right? You can do change light bulb, change the battery on the smoke detector, like I said, and do some carpentry work on painting. So it's a very good ladder. But our living room is double height. So if I had almost 10 feet on the everywhere else in the first floor except on the in the living room, that may be, I don't know, 18, 20 feet. So that's a tall living room, and the ceiling is way up there. Well, we have some windows, like there's 9 foot 10, and then there's the wall continues, and then there's windows on top of that which are really high. I think the bottom of that, maybe if that's 9, 10, maybe like 12 feet. Uh, you cannot reach that with a 6 foot ladder. There's no way. I don't try it. So for that, I bring one of the small extension ladder, which can reach up to 16 feet. That's for installing stuff. So I actually bought that for putting frames on the walls and stuff on the top part of that wall. That's that high wall. But I come and then we have like a little, I don't know, my wife put like a little plant there or some decoration or stuff, and she likes to change that according to the season, if it's Christmas, if it's Thanksgiving, 4th of July, yes, all of that. So Valentine's. One day I come from work and I walk in and I see her on top of the 6 foot ladder, on the top step, on her tiptoes, reaching up. I'm like, wow. I didn't scream because that would have scared her and she was falling off. So I slowly drop my backpack and my stuff, and I walk to her and say, "Hey, honey, how you doing? Oh, you're doing that. Nice of you. And get down from there right now." When I was right there holding the ladder, I went and held the ladder. So I'm not saying it's right. It's not right to step on the top step of a 6 foot ladder to do stuff. And by yourself, even less. So no, super no. She was by herself, on the top, on her tiptoes, trying to reach for that decoration. That's a fall. That's 6 foot from your feet to the ground. Plus, where your head is, my wife may be 5'4", so that's 13 feet to her head. Just imagine. Have you heard a bowling ball fall? Like from this height? Or from like people that throw it and goes up and down? That may be 6 feet. And that thing, one time when I was in high school in Mexico, this girl fainted. We were all standing for like, I don't know, the national anthem or whatever it was, or the pledge of something in Mexico. We have pledges there too. The also for the Mexican flag, bandera de México, legado en estos héroes, símbolo de la unidad. Anyway, it goes like that, something like that. So she fainted and fell, standing to the ground on concrete. Her head sounded like a bowling ball. Bah! I was like, what the hell was that? She was like two rows over there. I was like, man, I cannot imagine. I've seen people fall from like 10 feet. They break their bones. My wife was there. There's a lot of stuff under this little tray table. There's glass things. There's jars. There's vases. I mean, I told her, you should not do this. I mean, she's very safe, but she's not as safe as I am. Me, having worked for the longest time around construction and industrial construction and plants and work like that, engineering work like that, uh, I'm aware of that, but it's still, don't do that, people. Don't do that. I mean, I'm very lucky. She's very lucky that she didn't fail doing tiptoe. I mean, there's nothing holding that ladder. If you are facing the ladder open like this towards you, you can lean a little bit to the front. The ladder will hold you because the A-frame is holding you that way. But if you are on the ladder and you try to lean to one way, that ladder is going the other way and you going that way. And that's a fall. And you're going to break something. And you're going to get hurt. And you're going to go to the hospital. These things that you don't want to do. So don't do that. Be safe at home. The only reason why I'm making this episode now is because that memory of my wife hitting the top of the ladder, knowing that I have never done it. The most I go is 2 steps before, and that starts feeling unstable. 3 steps is the best. You can arrange more stuff. Buy a bigger ladder. Do not risk yourself being in an accident, falling off of a height. So anyway, another done with the 6-foot ladders. That's what they use the most inside the house. Outside the house, I use mostly the 16-feet ladder, and going in the roof. I did some repairs. There was a roofer. There was a leak in my roof, on my roof, and that was going through. That is actually on the this actually above my office, and that goes through the roof and through the ceiling in the office, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. I couldn't see it. So I called a roofer. And actually, he was looking at some house next door. Hey, you want to come look at this? He comes in and like, yeah, I can fix this. It'll be $750. I said, what? Does that include materials? No, I don't know what materials are going to be. Maybe I need more shingle. Maybe I need another plywood. It's $750 plus materials. I said, are you nuts? It's a hole not even that big. Well, I cannot show the hole. Anyway, it's a hole not even that big. So I said, yeah, I'll think about it. I mean, if you do it now, I'll do it for $700. She just came and licked my hand. She's still thanking me for taking that bone out of her mouth. Good doggy. So I said, no, $700, no. Yeah, let me think about it. I'm going to get a second and third opinion, which is me and me. So I went and grabbed my 16-foot ladder. Brought it all the way up to the full extension it can take. Don't go past that. To the full extension it can take, and sitting right on the rung there. So I get up. The ladder was on the roof, and I had maybe 18 to 20 inches on top of that. Maybe a couple of feet. But still, the slope on the roof was like, I don't know, 20 to 1. It looked like a freaking wall, but it was so. I get on it and say, "Ooh, this is not my feet were like this. This is not a good surface to work in." So where's the freaking leak? I couldn't see nothing because I was worried about falling back, and there was nothing to hang on to. The ladder is only 2 feet above that. They recommend 3 feet, and this is from years of training on ladder safety at work. They recommend like 3 feet above that. So what I did, I bought extensions for the rails. It's an extension that clamps on the rail and you can tighten it, and that goes up and open up like this, 3 feet on each side, and that's got a handle. It's like a railing, so you can get up and walk straight like this. You don't have to walk on the side. Like if the extension ladder would have been on the roof like that and 3 feet above, you cannot go through because the rungs are there. You have to walk on the side, and that means you may be pushing yourself and you're pushing the ladder that way. That's going down. You're going down. or hanging on the roof and then falling and bringing the gutter with you and some shingles. So I went and bought those extensions, and you just go easy. That cost me, it was like $60 for that set. So I paid for that, and I bought some Flex Seal, the one that's on the commercials with the guy in the boat and puts the that thing the screen door and paints that with that. And he was on the boat, no leaks. So I bought that. That was, I don't know, $4.95 or let's say $6, $5.95, whatever. So I get on the roof with that, with the spray can and a couple of sponges to put my knees on, so I don't slip from the shingle. And I look at the and I see a little hole on the side where the wall. There's a wall meeting my roof like that, right? So there's a little hole right here, and it looks like the trim was loose, the flashing. So what I did, I sprayed the whole freaking scan of that until, like when you're peeing and then you say, yeah, more, all of it there. Went back down and waited for rain. It didn't rain for like a week or so after that, but when it actually rained, I was right there in the attic looking at the thing. No water came on. No water came through. So then I repaired my ceiling because it was already showing signs of the leak in my ceiling here. So I repaired everything else, the sheetrock, the ceiling, painted, everything. The total repair, 60 plus 6. 66. Well, the sponge, let's say $75, $80 for the repair versus 700 plus materials. You crazy, man? The plywood was still good. It was just in between. Anyway, so neither here or there. I use a ladder and the right attachment for it so I can be safe. So I may put the picture here somewhere in this video, and so you know what I did and what I used for repairing my roof. So anyway, that's today's episode on using ladders at home. Hope this helps you, and if you see your wife doing that, don't scream at her unless you wanna unless you want to collect on the life insurance. It's an accident, and I tried to save her, but I couldn't reach her on time. She fell like boom, like a bowling ball on the concrete floor. Anyway, remember, folks, this show is brought to you by Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Ooh, 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 ooh. Remember, foca means seal in Spanish. The seals go through life to the daily activities, sleeping, drinking, eating, swimming in the water, having great time in the water. They have a great life. That's what I say. Live in seal mode. Live in mode foca. And please go to our website, www.crane-productions.com. It's going to be right here, crane-productions.com. And in there, go to the third tab from the left, right here. Third tab, there's a Craneware tab. Click on it, go to the bottom, past the Motherfucker logo. You're going to want to stay and see it and look at it because it's awesome, but keep going down. Go past the Shopify logo. And right under this is a big banner that occupies whole screen. And that has the logo of the Motherfucker in the middle. Click on that. It's got a lot of pictures of us wearing our apparel, hoodies, the hats, the game day shirt, tank tops, everything, you name it. Go in there and buy your apparel. Take advantage of the discount we have on the hats, on all our caps. This is the performance cap. Over there, I got the trucker hats. We got red and black, red, white, and blue, black and gold, and caramel with black. They're all 20%. For a limited time, so go in there, buy your trucker hats. They're awesome. And remember, folks, be and live an ordinary life, but have extraordinary results. Thank you. And chingon! 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 No, wait, remember, you can watch us on Spotify, on YouTube. You can listen to us on Spotify, YouTube, right here, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, and Amazon Music. Our show is there for you. Now, okay. Chingon! Cue the music.